Good evening and welcome to the evening edition of the PenForestTownship.com news, and I am Big Al. Anne-Marie and I are here to bring you the latest events that are happening in Penforest Township. Our broadcast tonight is sponsored by Carbon Taxi. Call 325 Limo for all of your transportation needs. Limos and buses are also available. Also starting tonight, we will bring you a new segment each night. Our new segment is entitled The Word on the Street. The Word on the Street will be sponsored by Kleenex tissues, strong enough for man-sized tears.
We have some very exciting news tonight, Big Al, and I understand that there was standing room only at the Penforest Township Board of Supervisors meeting on Monday night.
You're right, Marie.
What brought all the residents to the meeting?
From what some of the residents stated, Marie, and the way that I understand the situation, one of the supervisors read the agenda and totally had taken what he thought that he had read and completely had taken the agenda item out of context before it was published, and he called all of his friends and requested them to come to the meeting to help him create turmoil at the board meeting.
Looking around this boardroom here and seeing these wonderful pastels, I think we should have the walls in this boardroom portrayed with the individuals who dedicated their lives and their time serving this township. And Luther Getz was one. But what about the other founding fathers of this township? I think they should be enjoined with Luther, and we should put up a past supervisor's wall of fame to enjoin Mr. Getz. I mean, if you go into
And now the response from the hasty supervisor.
But he's been out, Mr. Getz's picture's been out there all these years.
Well, Big Al, I suppose that things didn't go exactly as he planned. Why does he always want to cause turmoil in the township?
We won't have this audience.
well, let me ask you a question, sir.
Go ahead.
I put it on the agenda without making a comment to anybody.
To anyone, correct.
Okay?
And I think
So,
they
and
would-
if this what it takes to bring this representation of this township out, I will be putting more surprise things in the agenda because I love seeing all of you.
Well, the only thing, we were afraid you were saying we were gonna remove it all together from the building.
Oh, no.
That's the part I'm saying.
Oh, no, but if this is what it takes to bring you out, I love seeing all of you in my boardroom.
Well, Marie, I believe he is very upset because he was not appointed roadmaster. However, from what I understand, one of the previous boards of supervisors authorized the township to spend $2,530 of the taxpayers' funds on the portrait of Luther Getz. In other events that are currently happening in Penforest Township, the Penforest Township Board of Supervisors has decided that in the upcoming 2011 year, the township will be printing their own tax bills that will result in a saving to the taxpayers of $2,800 per year. Also, the township will no longer pay $891 per year for a CD containing tax records for the tax collector, as Carbon County will provide this program free of charge. The tax collector will be responsible for installing this program at her own expense.
Wow, that was incredible. Also running for the board in the May primary election is Sal Baldasano. He is the Republican candidate. In addition, Keith Knappenberger is also running for the board.
And now it's time for the word on the street. Our sources tell us that for every 8-hour day that our snow plowing subcontractors are called out to plow, that the township is billed approximately $1,550 for 2 trucks. The township can pay their employees to plow the township roads 150 hours of labor for what the subcontractors charge the township for 1 day for labor.
Wow, that is just incredible. Why did it take so long for the township to figure out how much they could save by doing their own plowing?
Well, Marie, you do know that Alan and Paul are businessmen and they are concerned about saving the taxpayers' money. Joining us in upcoming editions of PenForestTownship.com news will be some special guests that I prefer to remain nameless at the moment in order to keep you guessing as to what their real identity is. Perhaps you can send email and try to guess who they are. I am quite sure that some of them may possibly be one of your neighbors. We will also have one of your favorite guests. I have had several requests from the audience for him to join us at PenForestTownship.com news, and he has promised to dance for us in our studios. And now you have that's the news in Penn Forest Township. So don't forget to stay tuned to PenForestTownship.com for the latest in Penn Forest Township. However, we leave you with this.
In our conclusion of tonight's broadcast, we leave you tonight with a segment from a new candidate identified as Matt as he addressed the board. Let's turn to the video.
And that's the way it was in Penn Forest Township.
Okay, one of my supporters told me that you guys made a law that, or a bill, a law that, your workers, if they grievance in the public, the township board, they may be fired.
We just
Is
chop
that
off
true?
their heads, actually.
Is that true?
heard that from, but go ahead.
Is that true?
No.
No? Okay. And that was just my, they weren't sure. Somebody told them that. They said that when, if you work for the township, you're not allowed to, badmouth the board or you could get fired. I was going to say,
I would just chop off their heads.
Yeah, the TV and I.
Yes, no, you will.
I was going to say,